Capricorn, what's up, Capricorn? How you doing? It's me, Archer, and it is time for your Everything Energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead. Looking at the end of October's energies of 2025. However, whenever this reading found its way into your algorithm, you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit or a lot of it. Perfect timing as always. They're timeless messages, and they're meant to find you when they find you. So, hi, what's up? And remember, whatever message comes out, good, bad, or indifferent, no worries. I will convey it across to you because you're with me. You're ultimately protected. I got your back. I'm your ride or die, and I'm your crystals. All right? So think about your person, and God, tap me into Capricorn's energy. Give me everything you got for the cardinal earth sign. What do we have for... That counts. That totally counts. Sag needed one, too. The deck jammed. It's a minor jam, which means you might be hiding the fact that you need a spinny hug, trying to keep the stiff upper lip and that going on, but I saw through. All right, so come here. I got you. I'm going to get you covered. All right, I'm going to grip you up. I'm going to spin you around till you start giggling. Your hair blows in the breeze like you're in a Jeep. All right, Jeep wave for all my fellow Capricorn Jeep drivers out there. Hello. All right, if you ever need another one, you come back anytime you want. All right. Okay, God. Page of Swords. They posted, said, or did something recently that got to you, right? King of Pentacles. But it's almost like you took a stand on it of like you stood up to it. Like, I'm not even letting this phase me anymore. Somebody's learning their lesson about you, though. That's kind of neat. All right, let's go for it. Give me 2 shuffles. Tap me into me, and let's go. All right, here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. I don't know why I was like standing back like the deck was going to explode. Ooh, I think your person's feeling some pressure, and they're getting ready to explode. Not in a, metaphorically speaking, not literally. On that note, let's love this deck. For the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorn. Here we go. Overall energy is the 5 of Cups. See, I detected a spinny hug needed, all right? Now, the thing on the 5 of Cups is that, like, the best way it's described is in the Titanic Tarot. So I think we'll use Titanic for your clarifiers, because in Titanic, it depicts a guy watching Titanic sailing away, upset that he missed the boat. But the further deeper into the 5 of Cups shows that after about 5 days, as he was walking by a newspaper stand, he saw the news and was like, oh my gosh, I missed that boat. Which tells me something right now that has been holding you back and keeping you kind of feeling just straight out sad, bummed out, depressed. Knight of Swords, there's things being moved behind the scenes that are coming together to overcome it, all right? Could be a deep soulmate. I might actually be doing a soulmate reading as opposed to a twin flame reading. Or we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Some of y'all don't even subscribe to the titles, and that's cool too. All right. What's up, Stacy? Hey, Lisa. What you up to? Andy's here, guys. Shh. Andy's here. Shh. That's all I can do until January. What's up, guys? All right. You ready? Let's do it to it. All right. Current conditions at Capricorn. Here we go. The 10 of Cups. See, it's coming. And when the overall shows the 5 of Cups, it's like you're tired of being down and sad. The 10 of Cups to the 3 of Wands on the Death card shows a transformation in your love life that you're calling in, okay? It's like you've got a lot of things going on in your life, and it's starting to kind of burn you out. I almost feel a 10 of Wands energy on 10 of Cups. Oh, hi, Marlene. Oh, I got a friend in Kentucky, in Louisville. That's awesome. She's cool beans. I like Kentucky's. What's up? 10 of Cups on the 3 of Wands. Greetings from Michigan, by the way. Hola. Anyhow. All right, let's see. It's like life never balances out, Death card, right? And it gets you to the point of wondering, like, why the world is constantly against you. Why, when you've worked so hard on yourself and you've wanted love for so long, that it's like you're reaching a break point because you've been through so much that you're trying to let it go and let God, but like they were supposed to be the one. After everything you've gone through, all the exes and that you've dealt with, this person was supposed to be the one. But it didn't go according to plan, because the 10 of Cups does speak about dreaminess energy. It's your version of what you wish for and want for your version of the white picket fence, the 2-car garage, etc. and so forth. It's the dreaminess, the subconscious energy, 12th house with Pisces energy that transmutes into the 10 of Pentacles, happens in the real world, okay? It's like you're working still to bring dreams into reality, but it's tiring. 3 of Wands, Aries energy, right? Some of you guys might even identify as a glass child. It's like in the fact that, or that clear back to childhood, like you had to fight to be seen. Like maybe you weren't the oldest in the child or in your family or something, or some neglectful parents. Maybe you were raised on the TV or a latchkey kid type of a thing. And it's like you've always had to fight to be heard, right? Because other people, other things would always be getting attention. And it kind of like spawned into relationships and friendships and resulted in you getting taken advantage of a lot, you know? Some of you guys could be a gamer. Some of you guys might be totally into video games. That's cool, like Roblox and stuff. It's neat. But I think a lot of that's what got you to this point. It's what resulted in you like never feeling seen in relationships. But this is the one you really wanted to be seen in. Okay, I got you. We'll get some clarifiers and see where this goes for you, okay? Because I am being told still, you come out of the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. But when I've got a card like this at the bottom of the deck and I have to completely like put the energy through all the cards, that tells me something about your 10 of Cups is 5 of Cups bumming you out, almost like reading the 10 of Cups reversed. I have no clue why I felt the need to explain that to you. Anyways, all right. Some of y'all, maybe you're getting into the tarot. Maybe you guys, like, maybe you want to start a channel here on YouTube. Or you don't even want to do that much. And you're like, I just want to read the tarot. I just want to learn it. Stuff like that. All right. Somebody here could actually, I could be reading for another tarot reader here online. Hi, what up? That's cool. This is the tarot channel the other tarot channels come to Page of Swords. It's cool. Hi. All right. Let's see what's up with your person, Capricorn. Because even if you are a Capricorn tarot reader, you still want love. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go. Remember, past, present, or future. This is the one on your mind. So you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do. We're just the map readers. No one should tell you what to do. You got free will too. 2 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 7 of Cups, Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with another Capricorn. Magician, Gemini, and Virgo. Scorpio on the 6 of Cups. Some of you guys might have known this person since you guys were younger. This could be like a childhood friend vibe or something. But in the Empress energy, it shows that they still think of and want a family with you. They see you in an Empress energy. All right. I think they're fearing with the 2 of Pentacles and the King of Swords that their words left an impact, right? Especially with the 5 of Cups here. The King of Swords is usually the king that thinks before speaking, right? But when I have a 5 of Cups as an overall energy, it tells me somebody didn't think before they spoke, right? And the words cut. They really kind of feel like they've messed up and lost out on the greatest thing in their life. I mean, Empress energy, come on now, right? Some of you guys, maybe they're a single parent. Could be kids involved. And for some of you guys, the thing is, it's like they just weren't ready for this at the time. And the intensity of everything kind of frightened them in a way because it was going into like an uncharted territory that they had not understood their feelings for you, right? Magician card on the 7 of Cups. Like the way they had treated people before you, in hindsight, if they could go back and do it again, 5 of Cups, they wish they could do it another way. All right. 2 of Pentacles. It's kind of like they made you out to be the energetical scapegoat and everything. And they're feeling kind of nostalgic energy off of this. They're really reflective about it. That's the big part about this. Like if you guys have been noticing that maybe you're just going about your day-to-day business, you know, doing dishes, going to a store, something like that. And you're like, why do I just randomly think of their name or think of them and stuff? There's a connection between the 2 of you guys that keeps that going. Interesting. The Magician card of the 6 of Cups shows them trying to clear out a lot of childhood programming. So the nostalgia they're feeling is not just you, but it's going clear back where like they've done this before and don't want to do it again. Whoa, this is confusing. I could see why you'd be confused about this. Like they showed you certain types of feelings and then the way they really came at you was totally different. Yeah, who wouldn't be confused by this? Cross-watcher. You know, 1 minute they're all in, the next minute they're not, right? Hey, GL, what up? Yeah, we're totally live right now. I always do that. I used to record them, and there were so many that fell on the cutting room floor because I doubted my intuition. And I'd be like, oh, that's not good, and I'd throw it. Then the way I overcame was I said, if you start doing them live, I can't stop in the middle and be like, oh gosh, I don't know, I'm not connecting. I just have to keep going. So yeah, we live. What's up? All right, let's get into your vibes. Come here. Thank you. What is it? Justice card. Libra energy enters the chat with the Lovers on the 10 of Pentacles. See? Rewind if you missed it. I just got chills off of that, where I mentioned about the 10 of Cups being your dreams, that you're working still to bring them into reality. 10 of Pentacles. It is there. It's in the clarifiers. 7 of Swords. This means that you're coming to a point in the week ahead that you make it through the 5 stages of grief that the 5 of Swords represents. Because in traditional Rider-Waite, the man's depicted taking those 5 of Swords out of the equation while still leaving 2 swords for a little bit of hope and faith that things progress out of the 10 of Cups status and into the 10 of Pentacles status. All right? I knew you guys were deep connection, and I am going to bring twin flame energy back into this for those of you that subscribe to the titles, okay? Because that's Ida and Isidore Strauss on the Lover's card. That was a deep twin flame soulmate connection. They're the ones depicted in the movie that happened in real life about the, okay, if you don't go, I don't go. Where you go, I go, right? That type of vibe, all right? 3 of Cups. Shut the front door. Hold on. I'm holding the deck the right way, and the 3 of Cups came out reversed. Some of you guys were married to this person or wanted to be, because if a card comes out reversed, I got to honor it. But then Light Taller shows up with a Page of Cups. What's up, Lights? So it's like you're burnt out on people that aren't ready to commit, that just go into player vibes and want to string you along and carry it on like a situationship, and it never flows into anything. Fun fact, for those of you that had a situationship ghost you, they could have been a government operative, and that's why. It might only resonate to my American Capricorns, but it's very possible that the funding got cut. That's awful. Some of you guys are like, you know what, Archer? I'm totally fine with that. That's cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. For some of you guys, maybe something else got in the way of allowing this progress to a marriage. 3 of Cups, you're not happy. You're not celebrating. The 8 of Cups, Ace of Swords, you didn't want to have to walk away and cut it out, but some of you felt like you had no choice, right? Some of you guys have even felt like that you've been long lost, long forgotten by a lot of people in your life, so much to the point that it's rather nomadic in style. Because that 2 of Pentacles, right? Even though it's Lydia, the faithful businesswoman, it's J. Bruce Ismay in the Titanic tarot, and he was the scapegoat of the Titanic. He didn't do a thing wrong, and the way he's depicted in all the movies are all wrong. I will stand up for Ismay till my last breath, and then in the next lifetime. Because that man was told to get in the lifeboat by the chief officer, along with another male gentleman, right? That guy didn't go down in history as a bad dude, just Ismay, right? I got you, Bruce. It's cool. Anyways, personal. Anyhow, don't read angry, Archer. Don't. Something about the movie Groundhog Day might resonate to you. I don't know. It's a reference. Anyhow, let's get our bearings on this for a minute, Capra. I love reading for you. We're just like, it's earth energy. We just gonna keep it real. And I'm like, cool, let's do that. All right. Some of my best friends are Capricorns. I love you guys. Trust that the things shifting in the sky, because we are going through a major timeline jump shift. Okay. It started, I posted about it. It started the moment we left Libra season and transitioned into Scorpio season. You watch, we're coming to a massive shift of empowerment between male and female genders. There is major transformations going on right now, the kinds we haven't experienced in a while. There's a lot of astrologers that are just like, okay, we better just we just better fly blind on this one. But it does lead into a point of people taking their power back, and you're going to be the one of them. And even though you're at a point that you might not have a lot of hope and faith in your future or the future of the connection with the 3 of Cups coming out reversed, that's a focal point for me. I want to pull a couple more cards on this. Maybe I can help put your mind at ease just a little bit, Cap. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Capricorn. Awesome. Little Billy Goat, G-O-A-T. You know what I mean? Who doesn't need a little ego turbo boost from time to time, right? Chariot. Boop, we push turbo boost. Okay, so this is cool. If you don't have much hope or faith left for the future, that you might wind up alone forever, it's coming. The Chariot's what the Emperor drives into a great battle that they return victoriously from, which means you will make it through this point and you'll arrive at your destination, all right? Not the movie Final Destination. That's the reason I don't drive behind logging trucks. That poor Firebird never saw it coming. Close your eyes, kid. Close your eyes. The thing about it is, some of you guys might be in the public eye somehow. Like, I could be reading for like a celebrity couple or a future celebrity couple or something, which is understandable. Even celebrities, y'all are just humans too, right? You just buckled down and made it into the big time, you know? People don't realize how much of their lives a celebrity gives up to be a celebrity. Oh, they're speaking of chief officer. There's the one that told Ismay to get in a lifeboat. Four of Cups right to the Two of Cups. So the thing about this is, it's like the energy, yeah. It's like the energy of after you've been through a car accident, right? And you're nervous about, like, let's say you get, like, you're making a left turn and you get in an accident, right? And then forever after that, you're really nervous about making left-hand turns, right? It seats that into the brain. And this allows you to overcome that fear and trust more that with the things that are shifting in the skies, even more so for you down on Earth, I want to watch the Schumann resonance for you way more than your dominant rock up in the sky, because it's the things that are happening here for you. It's like it's changing to bring in the relationship you want from day one with the Page of Swords. Lessons learned. Let's move forward, right? Some of you guys have had to do a lot of your own self-work, your own lessons, and go through it in order to elevate to the next level. Two of Cups to the Hermit card on the World card shows you guys, you're getting ready for a new chapter. I can't pull closing a cycle off that World card. It's the last card in the tarot deck. Before the new journey begins, you start again. I'm being told that you're coming into the new chapter of your life. Some of y'all could be born on the 3rd, could be a life path 3, maybe the 13th, 31st, the 30th. Oh, 31st, you're a New Year's Eve baby. That's cool. Oh my gosh. Now that's a party. The High Priestess to the Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles. We are in Halloween season right now. The ghosts are energized right now. Those of you that have a connection to the other side, you are going to notice your ghost friends, okay? Like, I don't know why, but I've seen the movie Drop Dead Fred. That was a good movie. I wonder whatever happened to my imaginary friend. They must have moved on. Interesting. Haven't talked to them in a minute. Anyhow, the thing about it is you survived, and even though you're coming in a little like bruised up, beaten up, and tired, right? Some of you guys might even be getting unexplained bruises that you're like, where the heck did that come from? Right? Hey, Kate, what up, girl? Hey, good girl. The thing about it is that the things are starting to align for you guys. It's working. Like, you know what? That's what it is. The High Priestess vibes on this tells me that you're going to find some clarity as to why everything happened and went the way it did. And also how it's still progressing forward to another level. After walking away from the Seven of Cups options, the way they made you feel, it's like you're coming into a time of setting some firm boundaries in love and not feeling guilty for sticking up for them. Instead of being a yes man or a yes woman and accommodating. And, well, I'm just going to do, I'm going to do whatever they want, just try to keep the peace. You're coming into an energy of getting your way and people actually listening, where you actually do get seen. The thing about it is that mindsets like this had to be wiped. And you knew that they would be the one that you would change each other's lives. You knew it, right? Going into it, you're like, this is going to be an experience. This is going to be a ride. And it's not over yet. Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy on that Two of Wands, Aries, Pisces with the High Priestess. You're not going to wind up going back to how it was before with them, but going into something much stronger than it ever was before. You changed this person, Capricorn. They're going through it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, literally, we're full circle on your reading. Death card. Death card. So confirmations, your transformation's locked in. You're set. Your upgrade's in. You're just finishing processing it, right? Your progress bar is there. All right. Let's see how far they are along on this. Because straight up, you guys both initiated changes in each other. Whoa. Let's see if they're not so stubborn now. Could be dealing with a fixed sign, a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, or possibly a Scorpio. It is Scorpio season too. The emotions are starting to flow. All right, Andy's like, I think I have fights with myself. Hey, Butterfly Effect, what's up? How's it going? Dude, some of you guys are totally into movies right now. We even have the Butterfly Effect in the chat, okay? I mean, seriously, it's cool vibes. What's up, Ashton Kutcher? All right, Strength card. Interesting. The Fool card. Why are they fighting? They want to reach out and talk to you. Strength card on the Fool card, and they're fighting themselves with the Queen of Swords. What? The Emperor. Oh, and the Lover's card. Even God's telling me, according to your blueprint, it's that they're finishing up. They're not done with their lesson yet because they don't have you in their life at the moment to cheat off of, right? And I don't mean they're cheating on you with a person. I don't mean that. I mean, like, I'm seeing like back in high school, they would have copied off of your test paperwork and you would have let them because you thought they were cute. Yeah, right. But like they're not doing so good without being able to copy off your test answers at life. And I'm only giggling because okay, we've all gone through this stage that they're at where they're going through a bit of an awkwardness right now. All of their thought processes are being questioned by the world around them. Okay. We've all been through that one of like they have an epiphany about something like this. And then all of a sudden, 10 minutes later, they're like, well, that wasn't that big of an epiphany. Nothing happened. Right. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. They're going to make it through this. This is crazy. Well, not in a bad way, though, in a really good way. That's the cool part. You know how, like, straight up, I was on your side about this part. They'll never change. People don't change, right? This person literally is choosing to change. Because remember, originally the Lover's card back in the days of Tarot de Marseille was called the Choice. But it's a major choice. For those of you that actually at one point you've looked up or you've closed your eyes or whatever, and you've done the whole, I just want him to be okay, or I just want him to be happy, whatever, you know, even if you threw the whatever in there, God heard that message and it ignited the changes in them. You're to blame, but in like the best possible way. I mean that. The thing on this one is that now see what they're doing is like they're going through their phone. That's how their Page of Swordsing. They're not watching social media and stuff like that, but yet they look through old text messages, old photographs, Snapchats, things like that. So right now they're death scrolling on the Seven of Cups of being like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay. It's like they're scrolling through your guys' text messages and they're reading their responses. It's like they're putting themselves into a bit of a past life review, current life edition. You know, I'll tell you one thing. I literally just heard this is that they do miss how you straight up ran the home. Whether you guys, I can't tell if it's like you guys live together and they just like the way that you kept the family or the home life going, or they were just deep down, they admired you. For those of you that never lived together and just interacted, that type of a thing. All right. It's interesting though on this, that Aries energy. It's like they would never relinquish any control over to you. It's like it was their way or the highway with that Emperor card, but they're choosing to come out of that. King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys might work together. For some of you, though, they're even distant from their family in that. It seems like they are seeing how they were always trying to control you or mold you into something different than what you were, who you wanted to be. And like, I know they were only trying to help, but that you just wanted them to love you for you, right? I mean, you're Capricorn. It's not, you can make the money. You can make the money, right? Some of you guys had to actually help support them even at times. Like they'd get the paycheck on Friday and by Saturday morning, they're like, you got $20 or something like that. They had to overcome a lot of this intrusive energy. Okay. That's what's blocking the communication on this. And they are starting to see things from a different perspective. Six of Swords, Six of Wands. Some of you or them could even be born on the 6th, the 16th, or the 26th. The Lover's card's even the 6th card in the deck. Six of Cups showing up. Somebody might even be a life path number 6, or somebody has a 6 in their house address. Okay, that's cool. The 8th, the 28th, and the 18th is here. The 10th, the 1st, the 21st. Ooh, the 1st is you guys, your New Year's babies, your New Year's Day baby. That's kind of cool. Not going to lie. That's neat. The 8th is back. A lot of repeating 6s, though, I think you've been seeing. And it's not always about devil energy. Like, look up angel number 6. You're Capricorn. You're the one that gets it. You're the one that gets the bum rap because you got the devil card. And it's like, not all Capricorns are the devil. Every sign's got good and bad. I always thought you guys should have got the Wheel of Fortune. I really thought that would have been way more appropriate because you guys are the motivators. You use those cute little billy goat legs to help get others to the mountaintop, you know? See, this person never really totally accepted you for you, or they had you typecast of like, oh, you're a devil boy, blah, 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 right? Never were willing to see things your way. Then all the chiming in with suggestions, ideas about like, they don't get very much silent time to process stuff, right? There is a bit of attention-seeking behavior off of this too. Like this could be somebody that like after a fight or after a breakup or something, they're posting memes like the saddest ones, right? Like everything they're using nearer my God to thee for the stop it. It could be sung de automne. We don't know for sure. None of us were really there. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the reading, even for some of you guys with all the air energy, it's like they called you names they shouldn't have called you or said things that like just should never be used. Could be a difference in age, life experiences, maturities, maybe even race or religion for some of you guys. But there was some weird tabooness that got in the way of everything. So even through the distance, the way that like they might even just work too much and never slowed down to make time for you, right? And when you keep moving that fast through life, you're going to blow past all the good things that count, the stuff that really matters. But they feel like they did that with you. Yeah, there's so much hindsight on this. If I knew then what I knew now, I could have won an award, right? The entitlement was strong with this one, because this ain't everybody gets a trophy. Only Captain Rostron got a trophy, right? Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys have noticed coins on your path that you've been picking up. You know what? Interesting. This is like, I'm seeing for some of you guys, this is a whole side note. Like somebody's looking for new jobs or transferring jobs. I see you are like somebody using AI to like find new work or new employment. Okay. I don't know if that's something that you've been thinking about or somehow it ties to this with this person, but it came out when I looked at this coin, this penny that was here on this card. It's interesting. Side note. Hierophant, Page of Wands, the Tower. There it is. That's the moment, the straw that broke the camel's back. 2:17 a.m. Titanic time. All right. And we come to your card, the Ten of Cups. We're back to where we started, the first card out. So this moment that went on between the two of you guys was needed in order for them to approach in a much more caring and cautious manner. Because think about it. Sure, 2:17 a.m. That's the moment the whole structure failed and the final sinking started. Those last 3 minutes was Titanic's end, right? But out of this moment came things like the International Ice Patrol, updating the laws so that there were lifeboats for every soul on board. There was many changes that came into a result of this, requiring communications 24 hours a day. So you couldn't do like radio, There were many changes that came out of this in order to advance forward. So this tower moment did happen in order for them to look back and realize how fast they were moving and that they needed to slow down, right? The intensity got to be a lot. Because whenever the world starts going too fast, a person starts moving too fast. It's happened before. History repeats itself. That whenever this starts happening, that the world is going so fast that they don't see it coming. It's like the end of the Gilded Age when the Titanic sank. God will throw an iceberg in the path just to get the world to stop, reprogram, and move forward. Like Ava Hart's mom said, it was as if the whole world stood still that night, right? We've been through that with this person on the Hierophant to bring them into a higher level with you on the Ten of Cups and come in respecting your heart after hurting it. The thing about this is that all of this, age gaps, every factor that played into it comes together to realize that it takes two to start a fight just like it takes two to start fixing, right? The whole thing about this is that things are lining up for a non-biased communication on the Page of Pentacles that allows you guys to process and listen to each other, to actually take the time for a slow, calm communication that assesses things and works so that you both can bring your Ten of Cups dreams into reality. That it's not about everything that they want, but it's also about what you want. So both of you guys combine your Ten of Cups dreams into your reality that leads you right to the Sun card and the Empress. I've never seen that happen. So many cards confirming we've closed the cycle, we've closed the chapter. And you guys get to go forward together on this with the start with the Ace of Pentacles to the Sun card. I love this for you guys. And that brings us to your clue, all right? In honor of Halloween and the spirits having fun, next week, if we make it through these weeklies, next week in each of the weeklies, I'll tell you parts of the story of the urban legend, the Halloween, are you afraid of the dark? Halloween story of how Paul McCartney died in 1966 and was replaced by a look-alike. Yeah, that grand dude that's out there right now touring right now, it's not Paul. Or is it? Or isn't it? I don't know. And the clue for you and the clue for you guys coming out on this one, it's actually an audible clue, okay? That this extended out of the end of the Beatles era into the 70s, the 80s, and even right to this very day. All right, for you guys, it's a song by John Lennon called How Do You Sleep that was a bit of like a Paul bashing song a little bit. Even they had bash, they did it too. But one of the lines in the song How Do You Sleep says, those freaks was right when they said you was dead. Was that for Paul too? We'll find out next week. We'll tell the ghost story for Halloween. All right. So please leave a comment. Let's manifest this for you. Subscribe, hang out, be a part of the fam, and like and hype the reading if it resonated and you'd like to manifest it. And remember, Capricorn, this will resonate to any and all placements of Capricorn in your chart, because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your charts are what makes you so awesome that you got to be the cardinal earth sign. Taurus and Virgo couldn't handle the task. You got it, though. All right, Capricorn, I love you, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to go get ready for Aquarius. If y'all want, come and hang out on TikTok. This Caitlin Petty's live at Kate Petty. We'll go hang out there in between the readings. All right? So I'll see you in a little bit. Until next time, though, Capricorn, spinny hugs and peace and love. Where's the end button? I don't know. We'll find